I might be pregnant. Cervantes!
You're so silly!
I know we haven't been vlogging in a while, but this has to be documented just in case. Get in here. Oh gosh. Get blood in the closet. I might be pregnant. Yeah, so we're right in the middle of FSG and we're sneaking out.
We have 45 minutes.
We have 45 minutes to sneak out, buy a pregnancy test, have her take it, drink water. Okay, we're gonna make sure she drinks some water. And then we're gonna go get this pregnancy test. We're going to take it. We're gonna come back and figure out a way to tell Ruben if it is a positive. Oh, Lord Jesus. Basically, she's a little late and she never is. At least likes to be on time, okay? And today she's not. Actually, for several days, 4 days she's not. So it's a possibility, maybe not, but we need to find out. Okay, so we're going to the bathroom here now. Where is the bathroom? I think it's back here. Oh gosh. Okay, so she's just gonna pee here. Really. She's just gonna pee here. And then we're gonna take it. The drive is literally like 3 minutes, which is the amount of time that we have to wait. Oh my gosh. I'll wait here. Wait, can I wait inside? I didn't know if it was like one of those single ones. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is where I can be a weirdo and like let it out. Thank you. Here we go. And now the obnoxiously long wait.
Okay. We can't do it till we get to the IHHH parking lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
No peeking.
No peeking.
No peeking.
Just to be
Well,
sure.
Oh
yeah. Elise decided to make the drive even longer.
I know, what was I thinking? Okay, let's do it here. What's gonna be funny if it's negative?
I know.
Just filmed all of this. Okay, right here. Oh, let's put it right here. Okay.
I wanna check it out. Oh, good Lord Jesus. Has it been 3 minutes? Yeah, right? Okay.
I'm pregnant!
Are you serious?
I'm pregnant!
I knew it! Yes! I knew it! I called it! I called it! Yes!
Just so y'all believe me, it's, look, 2 lines.
2 lines. She's... Oh my gosh, Elise! Oh gosh. I won't tell
Hey,
nobody.
you guys don't tell nobody.
Get your pea stick out of my face, girl. I like it for the news, but I don't want it that close. So we have a funny story. When Ruben and Elise got pregnant with Eden, which is their first kid, one of the first people that they told was my mother. And if anybody who's watching this knows my mother at all, you know that she cannot keep secrets that are good news. She's very good at like keeping things that just need to be confidential and, you know, things that are important that they don't get out, things like that. She's very good with that kind of a secret. But when it's good news, she is such a happy person that for her, it is so hard to keep in any type of secret that's good. So they told my mom before they told the rest of us and was very excited and, you know, wanted to make the biggest deal about it in the world, which I love my mom for that. And my mom was like, okay, I have the greatest idea. She's like, we're going to invite everybody, the whole family to your house. At that time, we were all living in Indiana. She said, I'm going to invite everybody to your house and then you're going to give me this gift. And she gives Elise a sweater or like a t-shirt that said Indiana Grandma. So obviously it was going to be giving us the news that she at least was pregnant and that my mom was going to be a grandma. Great in theory, would have been very cute in theory. Problem was that the day of this, I was flying in to Indiana from Kansas City, and she tells me, okay, so Ruben and Elise have something very important that they need to tell us, so we need to go to their house. And I'm like, okay, so Ruben and Elise have something very important that they have to tell us. And she kept saying, don't ask me what it is because I'm not going to tell you. But just know that they need us to go to their house. I'm like, okay. So obviously she's making it very obvious that there's this one big, very important thing going on. I obviously gather that more than likely they're pregnant or there's an illness. And she was way too happy for them to have an illness. And she does the same thing to my oldest brother, Roy, and his wife. She tells them, okay, Ruben and Elise want us to go to their house. I can't tell you what it's for, but we need to go. They need to tell us something. All of us, they need to tell us. So anyways, we drive over to their house for dinner. My brother Roy and his wife and I had been kind of talking and like, hey, did my mom tell you kind of what's going on? And we were talking behind the scenes, and we just told each other, I think Elise is pregnant. And they're like, yeah, for sure. Like, what else would it be? Why is your mom making such a big deal about it? Well, when she can't tell us anything. And they're like, okay, but we need to act surprised when we get there, because obviously my mom didn't technically tell us. She made it ridiculously obvious, but she never actually told us. So we get there, and so my mom had told Elise, hey, you're going to give me this sweater that says Indiana Grandma, which my mom found herself and wanted given to herself. We get there, and Elise pulls it out and gives it to my mom. She's like, here you go, Mom. Obviously, this was not Elise's idea. My mom acts like super surprised when she opens it. She's like, oh my gosh. And the rest of us read what it said, which said Indiana Grandma. When we see it, we're like, oh, wow. We did a terrible job acting surprised. And Elise is like, okay, why aren't these guys like excited at all? Like, this is a, you know, our first child. Like, what? They should be excited. And of course we weren't excited because we were excited, but we had already had our freak out moment prior in the car, on the car ride. Ever since then, we have very clearly made fun of my mom for that. So what we're doing, I'm making a t-shirt that I am making and I'm giving to Elise for Elise to give to me. That says Kansas City Tia, because obviously now we're living in Kansas City. So far, this is what it looks like. This is what I'm working on while I'm telling this story. So I'm just hoping this dries in time before they get here. Oh gosh. I Googled, and supposedly Google says that if you dry it with a blow dryer, it'll dry faster. Otherwise, it could take up to 3 days. Oh gosh. Hopefully Ruben will at least think it's funny. Otherwise, I've done a lot of work in vlogging this and he doesn't even care. Oh my gosh, guys. Elise is pregnant. That's awesome. Hi guys, this is Future Roxy. Just to give you a little bit of context, this next scene that you're gonna see played out perfectly because Ruben is the one that actually told me to pull out the camera. He's like, hey, I got a cool new gift. You should pull out the camera and vlog this. And so what you're gonna see next is actually all Ruben's idea to vlog him, and then he didn't know that I was gonna keep the camera on and vlog his reaction. So here's this.
So, wifey over here loves the right cup of coffee. So we are becoming baristas. Hard as an ice cream scooper.
That's what it looks like.
Look, okay, the whole point is that we make latte art, alright? There's no other point. Expose thyself.
Oh, it's tiny. Ándale, ahí están los $400.
Lily, that's fancy.
That looks nice.
That's like legit fancy.
It's shiny.
Okay, and this goes where?
No, honey, that's like, oh.
Oh, it's because your brother's has a little fancy thing.
That holds it.
I guess you just.
Oh, it's up. It would be like up in
I
here.
know, but it's not up in here.
Oh, that's a frother.
No, this is not a frother, honey. This is a latte artist.
It's the paintbrush to the barista.
This is like, honey, it's like all in how you hold the see, you don't hold it like this. That's you're laying it like no. The real baristas use their thumb. There you go.
Okay, my turn. I want the present now.
You want to press it?
A present.
Oh.
At least I have a present that I want you to give me.
Okay.
It's right there.
Okay. We give her something. We give her something.
I want my present.
Is it a real present?
Well, it's my present from her. Yeah, it's my present from her to me. Here, you need to now record.
Okay. Obviously.
What? What a surprise! Oh my goodness! What is this? What? What is this?
Look at my kid and your excitement. Kansas City, Dia.
I think this part for you.
No. You're joking. You're joking. For real?
Okay, seriously.
When did you find out?
Tonight. We went while they were setting up the food. Babe, I'm pregnant. I am like pregnant.
Has to be.
Okay, chill out. Chill
In the name of
the heck
Jesus,
out.
I just declared double line,
Ribbon-
double portion twins.